With Claude Code, you're usually working in your project folders. However, I recommend that you also have a Scratchpad folder, which is a folder that you can jump into anytime you want to quickly do something with Claude Code that's not connected to a project. In this video, I will show you how to create a Scratchpad folder and how you can quickly jump into it to leverage Claude Code to the fullest. So I want to create my Scratchpad folder in my user folder. So as you can see here on the right side, I have my Finder window open, and I'm currently in my user folder. And there I want to create a new folder named Scratchpad. Basically, you can create this folder anywhere you want, and you can also name the folder any way you want. But if you want to follow along closely, then also call it Scratchpad, because that's basically what it is. And I recommend the user folder because you can swiftly jump into it from anywhere on the system. So for example, here on the left side, you can see my terminal. And if I'm typing the tilde, which is my user folder shortcut, and then Scratchpad, and of course I need to add a CD before that, then you can see that I'm now in my Scratchpad folder. And this command basically works anywhere on the system, and I will jump in the terminal into my Scratchpad. And now if I'm opening Claude Code, then I can quickly do something. So in a moment, I will show you how you can speed this up even more, but that is basically the idea. So that now is a little project that I'm having where I can do anything I want without having the fear of interfering with other files on my system. Now I want to show you how you can swiftly jump into that folder. And again, being in a Scratchpad folder is basically the perfect place to do a one-off task like the one I'm doing now, and that is creating an alias that moves you into the Scratchpad folder and then opening Claude Code right away. So let's say something like, please create an alias that moves into the Scratchpad folder with CD and then opens Claude. The alias will be something that will be added to your C# RC file. So you need to allow Claude Code to read your files in there, in your user folder, and allow the edits. And one thing I actually forgot was to give the instruction how this alias should be called. So now Claude Code created one that's called Scratch, and I kind of like that. So we can continue with that. Or actually, if we want to have it a bit shorter, how about SC? So I can just type SC, and then I know I'm going to the Scratchpad to Claude Code. And I'm kind of phrasing it a little bit as a question, because if there would be a command called SC, then Claude would check back in with you, but now everything seems fine. And it updates the command or the alias, which then will be the SC command. So it also gives us the command how we can use it right away, and it's by sourcing the C# RC file. So let's exit Claude Code and then run the command. And now I want to move somewhere else. So for example, the desktop. And let's clear the terminal for a moment and check that we're on the desktop. So now if I'm typing SC, what should happen is that I'm jumping into the Scratchpad and opening Claude Code. And as you can see here, it worked perfectly. We're in Claude Code. The only little downside is that my terminal still shows desktop here above, but you can always ensure where you are by having a look what path is Claude Code showing when it opens up. And now to verify that, we can also ask, in which folder are you right now? And then it will check where it's working, and now it gives me back my path, users, fee, Scratchpad. So that's my little trick about creating a Scratchpad folder. The main idea, again, is to have one folder where you can do whatever with Claude Code. You can create throwaway files, and you have one command to quickly jump into that folder and have a conversation with Claude Code right away.